Hey guys, Michael back here for some more story time. I know y'all love these, but I've talked about the Lord has guided us to where we're at and living where we're at and being in the right spot at the right times. And I don't question any of our moves or any of the places we've lived. And I'm really thankful to be living right here at this place right now. And I hope and pray that this is it, because I hate moving. But my story's going to make a little bit of a turn, and it's going to be a little bit of a medical thing here. I've been on a bit of a medical journey the past year, really. It started back last spring. I had a bad toothache, and went to my dentist, and they found that I had a chipped tooth, and that I needed a cap or crown or whatever. And so I started going through that process. But before they ever got there, the pain just went away, and it was just really weird. I didn't understand it, but I went through that process and got the cap or whatever, and was good for a while. But then this summer, the pain come back, and it was excruciating. It was worse than it was before. And it made no sense. I went back to my dentist, and it was like, okay, guys, I don't know. And they said, when I walked in, they saw me, they said, "You're in pain." I said, "Yes, I'm in pain. I don't know what's causing this." And so they looked and checked and did all the things and couldn't figure it out. And it sort of started to go away. The next day or two, it come back. And so they sent me to a specialist, for a root canal specialist. And so he checked me out, and he said, "You do not have a tooth problem. You have what they call is trigeminal neuralgia, and it's a nerve problem, and you need to go see your doctor, and he needs to send you to a neurologist." So I did that. I went to see my doctor, and he got me on some medicine because I was still having pain. And this pain, when I had it, it was the worst pain I've ever experienced. It was a sharp, electrical pain in my bottom jaw. And that's why I thought it was a toothache, but I never could pinpoint the tooth, and that's what was such a mystery for my dentist. And so they, so anyway, I saw my doctor, and he got me referred up to Little Rock. I mentioned earlier I was up in Little Rock. I've been in Little Rock quite a bit. And so I went to see a neurologist, and he said, "Yes, it sounds like trigeminal neuralgia. I mean, when this hits, it feels like your face plugged into a wall. It feels like the cavities, the fillings in your teeth are bulging out. Like, that's how sharp and how hard this pain hit." And so he said it's this thing could be trigeminal neuralgia can be set off by a virus. The virus could have done some damage on your nerve, and that's what's causing the pain. But we're going to do blood work, we're going to do MRI, and all that. So we did that and did the blood work. Nothing. And everything's fine. They did like 7 or 8 vials of blood, different checks and tests, and everything was fine. And again, he said it's probably nothing, but we are going to order MRI. And that's what leads me up to where I'm going to stop this video. Now, I've been on some medication, and the medicine has helped tremendously. It has numbed the pain, I guess, to where I'm not having it. Every once in a while I feel just a little sensation down there that hurts. Not hurts, but just a sort of a throb. But it's not near the pain that I had before. And I've not had that pain since I've been on the medicine. So that's been a blessing. The medicine has really helped. Even though I don't like it, it makes me just not feel quite right. But I am thankful to have been on the medicine. Now, like I said, he's ordered up an MRI. That's where I'm going to stop right now. And I think everything's probably going to be fine. He said it could be a virus. He wanted me to start after the first of the year, right around now. He wanted me to start sort of weaning off the medicine, and that was the plan. And just see if I could get off the medicine, see if it was a virus that started it or something like that. So that's what I've been doing. I've not weaned off the medicine. I'm still on the medicine, and you'll see why in next week's video. But like I've talked about before in other story times, I've had plans, but sometimes those plans change. And so you're going to see why my plans are changing. And so I'm going to talk about that in pretty good detail, or as much detail as I can, next week. I hope you come back for another round of my story rambling. So I appreciate all you guys watching this videos. Leave me a comment if you do stop by. If you have these type of pains and it sounds like what I've explained, you need to go get checked out. And just as I said, just because you have trigeminal neuralgia doesn't mean it's a problem necessarily, as my neurologist told me. So keep hope, but you got to go get that checked out. You need to go get checked out. I'm going to close this video out. Leave me a comment if you stop by, and I'll catch you on the next video. Goodbye.